I know why the story content was nerfed, and it's bad. Let's talk about it. What's good, YouTube? NoGoodEman here, coming to you today with a controversial video. And really not controversial, but more so a theory prediction. And guys, I am super passionate about this. I literally just turned on the camera recorder because once I started connecting the dots, it's insane the conclusion I reached to. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. But before anything, make sure you guys leave a like a video on it as always. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff. Now let's talk story mode, guys. And more so, let's talk about the update that's about to come through in just a week or two. We're talking the boy Beru. Now let me stop rhyming and let me get serious, guys. Let's talk hard mode, reverse mode, everything that just got nerfed recently. Why did it get nerfed, you may wonder. I have the answer, and you're literally about to get the answer in less than 1 minute. So no filler, let's get into it. We're getting a new mode. We're getting a new mode, and it's going to be very hard mode. Now, depending on how long you've been around the community, you might have seen this kind of get leaked before. I think Alpha Leaker kind of teased it in the past, or some type of leaker did. Anyways, guys, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. If we look at hard mode right now, the last mission, the last freaking thing is 800,000 power. Endgame players, I mean, I'm an endgame player. I'm not the strongest endgame player. People are like battle tier 45 already. They're maxed out on battle tier. People have over 1 point something million power. So it doesn't make sense for people to be, you know, playing out hard mode content that is gonna have them in the blue. If I play this, I'm probably gonna be in the blue. And this is probably with, you know, if I auto form it, I'm in the blue, right? Mind you, I have on plain artifact sets. I just made my battle for the time video. It only makes sense that we're getting a new mode, guys. It only does. Very hard mode is coming soon, and it's coming through on the update with the boy Beru. And that's the only thing. That's it. That is the tweet. I believe this is happening because honestly, there is nothing else. What else could the devs honestly do at this point that bring players back in the right way, right? Whales need harder content. Sure, we can give you guys the hardest of content. We can now double each and every boss you've played up until this point. Hell, eventually you guys are going to be seeing a very hard mode Egress God. I'm hoping this is the case, man. I'm trying to go back to the past. I'm trying to find the bosses of the past, man. And I'm trying to see what Midas is talking about, man. I'm trying to bang out with Vulcan. Let me bring out the Grimoire. This will be very good for the game, I think. And depending on how you feel about it, whether you think it's just more black content that the devs are just stacking on, whether you think it's repeated content, content is content, guys. It might not please everybody, but I do think that the game might be heading in a right direction here. Now, obviously, just nerfing normal and hard and reverse mode out of nowhere is dumb random, and that I can't excuse, right? That just doesn't make sense. But all in all, guys, you can see it's gonna be crazy, and I'm very excited as we get into just some gameplay, because why not? Let's do it in the background. We got to complete some story mode anyway. But guys, what do you guys think? Is my prediction make any sense? Do you guys believe it? Do you think it's gonna happen? If you don't think it's gonna happen, comment right now why you think it's not gonna happen. I mean, reverse mode, definitely. I think reverse mode can be expanded into a hard reverse mode even. Honestly, this could definitely happen. We do need a harder mode for reverse mode. I think reverse mode is simply easily, especially after the nerfs. So think about it, guys. We know that Beru's coming, but before they drop Beru, they nerf each and every story. So how's it gonna work? Well, obviously Beru's probably gonna drop somewhere after Hidden Chapter 4. He's gonna be pretty low in power. He's gonna be super relative to probably whatever this is. Oh my gosh, Baron in normal mode is 300,000. So that would mean, let me see, I can't even see that far. So let's roughly estimate normal Beru is gonna be like 400,000, maybe 500,000, and then hard Beru, I don't even know what I could predict for hard Beru. I could predict 1 million for hard Beru, but again, that's gonna be relative to endgame players, so that's not too crazy. But when you start thinking of the newer game mode, if you start thinking of very hard mode, this is when it can get crazy. Because now imagine a Beru with 2 million power, okay? That's the challenge that whales need, right? Now, if you're a free to play and you heard that, you were probably just like, oh my gosh, 2 million power. Yes, it sounds crazy, but I will say that when very hard mode comes out, I think something to remember is that it's going to be geared for the end game players, early access players, players that haven't missed a day on this game. That's going to be the players that's going to be able to complete that content first and foremost and the fastest. everybody else is gonna take you guys days, weeks, maybe months. So don't feel any animosity if you guys see uploaded videos, right? If you see, you know, the top whales in the game posting, you know, very hard mode Beru done this fast or something, right? I think it's good. I think it's good. I think the game is starting to appeal to the newer players while also appealing to the older players, and that's super fun. And I do think that the game is finally maybe heading into a good direction. Now, I think we still can use another game mode. I think Guild Boss should finally, and if Guild Boss is not out of preseason by this next update, I don't know what to say. I don't know what the devs are on at that point. Also with that, maybe a new work mode to Workshop Brilliant Light. If, let's say, story mode actually doesn't get a very hard mode, that'd be awkward, and I really just yapped for about, you know, 8 random minutes. But eventually we can get another edition, because let's be honest, this list looks empty. This literally looks like a third boss should be here. So why not Beru? Why not Jeju Island, Workshop Brilliant Light? Now, I know it might not make all too much sense, right? Because you already had the lower floors, you had the upper floors, but I think it makes sense, man. Workshop of Brilliant Light. What do you guys think? If you made it this far to the video, comment right now. Will we get a Jeju Island Workshop of Brilliant Light, or do you think we'll get a Jeju Island very hard mode? Which one do you think? Do you think both? It could be both, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if it was both, dude. I think that's the craziest thing. And honestly, I just really had to just flick the camera on as soon as I realized that. I didn't even play out the reverse mode I was supposed to. So let's go ahead and go back to that. Like, this is just too easy now. Like, look at the power differences. You can't look at this and say that the devs are not making more story content or a new branch of story content. Maybe it won't be called a very hard mode, maybe evolved story mode, something, but there's absolutely no way we don't get any new content. At max, I could definitely hit, I don't even have my cores on, I could hit 1,000,000 power. I'm double the end required power for reverse mode. I don't think there's any reason I should be breezing through content that easily. But all in all, guys, what do you guys think of my theory prediction? Do you think we're actually going to get a new mode to story? Has it already been confirmed? Am I really just late to the news? I'm gonna be honest, not all too much in the community. As of recently, with all the travel, it's been crazy. So this would be embarrassing if like this has already been confirmed and I'm just like yapping thinking I made a theory. But guys, I do think that very hard mode is gonna come out. And then again, this kind of was teased way back in the alpha leaker age. So really shout out alpha leaker, because I kind of just was thinking about him in the previous leaks, and it kind of just popped up in my mind, which I think the devs can do something nice and dandy here. Now, again, we want to do it. We want this to happen. I think this would be the best case scenario, and it would just put the game in a nice spot. Now, guys, I don't think I'm gonna play out that story mode mission, in all honesty. But guys, I think we're just gonna go ahead and outro the video. Don't forget to support your boy on the Netmarble website. Newest codes did just drop. We're talking, I think it was mana power extracts ×2. We also have codes for 500 essence and SAR Hunter exclusive weapon designs. And then what is our third code? I forgot it, but click the link in the description, first link in the description, and you guys will be taken there. Also, click the second link in the description to get your daily gift draw. I think that ends today when you guys see this video, so you definitely want to utilize that. And then the third link in the description, make sure you guys pre-save Jeju Island, right? Because those pre-save numbers will help us when that update hits. And if there's a very hard mode, we're gonna need as many rewards, as many free rewards as we need. So guys, with that in mind, what do you guys think of Jeju Island? Is there gonna be a new story mode or not? Comment your ideas, comment your thoughts and theories. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Peace.